really dark.
Can you see me at all?
Not your face.
Okay, that's okay. Hi, Allison!
Hi!
Nancy, Crystal, if you can't see me. Hello, here's my face. Any old military bag. So this is what we use to carry our jumps. So I'm not even gonna change it out. But typically I'll put like a 35-pound dog food bag or a 50-pound dog food bag or a feed bag or whatever in one of these. And then I would have an IGP sleeve and I would hook it to it at the top, kind of simulating that it's the dog's face. And then I'd be able to have it this way because then when it's hooked on, this would kind of be in towards your body a little more. But for right now, like literally anything will do. So I'm just gonna take my arm through here, but you don't wanna take it down here. You wanna actually have it up at the top of the bag. So whatever style bag you have. Okay, thinking about your drive. So us ladies have to think about our hips. So when we go to work the dog, the guys, when you watch them, a lot of times they just power up. They're all shoulders and chest. And so whenever I'm teaching it, I always talk about using your legs. And even for the dudes, like it's just good practice. They like to race motorcycles on the highway that's a mile away and you can't hear over them. So for the drive, I always use the knees and then bring my shoulders up at the same time. So I really lock my upper and it's just my lower that's moving. So I just start with that. So that's just the first step of the drive. And then same time I bring my arm up because IGP. I'm trying to think today when we were at regionals for PSA, when they were driving, yeah, they did the same thing because they had the stick. It's the same movement. So I think first step that I like to show people is just can you lock and can you just stay consistent here. So this is a nice tight picture. So I've got my shoulder in tight. I'm not putting strain on my back. I'm keeping good posture and I'm here. Just can I lift and work that first step. Then when I start to add the motion into it, it's here. Then I step further with that foot. Then I bring this leg in, step, bring this leg in, step, bring this leg in. And then I start to get the kind of rhythm with my arm. Now, when you start putting a 50-pound bag in here, you really feel it. And it honestly feels like the resistance of a dog. You feel really quickly when you do it wrong too, when you just do this, because your very first move, this starts flinging around and it's like, okay, I did that wrong. So it needs to be very controlled. So it's here, it's step, and notice how it stayed within my realm. It should stay in this pocket. So that's kind of a nice thing about it. You'll actually feel that you're kind of almost squishing it between your legs a little when you're moving. It should not bump out over here. Then you know this leg is coming in too hard, too high. So one last time. You want to maybe come from this angle over here so they kind of see me from this side. So I start with my chest nice and square. I'm in a pretty good squat for this bag. So I'm here and I start moving. So you're getting that leg that stays behind and your other leg's driving through. So start with whatever weight you need. Now, the one thing that will suck is like right now I'm putting this just to my bare arm. I like to have it on the sleeve so you also get the feel of where the sleeve should go. So you could definitely do this with your suit jacket on and just put it around your suit jacket. And then I was talking to some of the PSA decoys today. A couple of pro tips I'll share before I forget them. The one guy, he was talking about when he does a tricep catch, it's really hard to take the tricep catch and put that into a drive because the dog's too far behind and you end up circling a lot. So I don't know if you already know this or not, but what he does when he's doing his run away, he pulls his jacket this way, gets it really up tight against his neck so that when the dog bites where it's supposed to, as soon as the dog bites and swings around, then it shifts the dog around to the right spot. And so what he does then is he lets that momentum bring all the way around and he immediately goes into his drive. Beautiful. It was a beautiful thing to see because you could see that jacket moved as he went and it was right into that step. So when you get really smooth about that drive picture, oh my gosh. And the transition from PSA and IGP, I totally see what you're saying because when I was working Checkmate, when he did the biceps bite, it was just like right into that drive. Like you just took a step and you feel yourself move right into it. Because so if I'm this way, so when they come in, it's like, hey, hey, and it was just like, whew, you're just right into that picture. It's the exact same picture then. So you could even do this same drill for PSA and have it up here on your arm instead of down here IGP style. I feel like it's better to learn it here first though. After playing with it up here, this felt awkward. Down here, you could get the mechanics easier. So start here, then move up here. We wish you both so much like healing and happiness. Love you.
Bye.